Hi guys, Dave here from Wolf in the Wild Survival for Total Prepare MRE. Now some of you may know, I spend a fair bit of time running around sort of the wilds of northern Ontario, camping, fishing, canoe trips, just sort of any time I can get out and spend time in the woods, I'm doing it. I also spend a fair bit of time in my camper trailer, just doing the trailer life thing. And even at home, I have food set aside that has an incredibly long shelf life, just in case something or other happens, whether it be some personal catastrophe, some localized issue. I'm from Canada. Half my country's on fire right now. You never know. Having food with a long shelf life is definitely good for any of the scenarios that I just mentioned. If I'm up camping, it's nice to have some food that isn't going to go bad when it's not refrigerated. If I'm in my trailer, I have food set aside in here so that I don't have to worry. If I have to bug out and I can take my trailer, I've got food. Total Prepare MRE is a big part of that. I can have bags of rice and powdered potatoes for days, but I don't have, say, the type of flavorful food that you can get in some of these MREs. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to give this Total Prepare MRE a try, and I'm going to see what I think of it. Now, okay, granted, some of you have seen me consume MREs before. Now, some of you have also seen me eat things like frogs and snakes and squirrels and chipmunks and all kinds of crazy crap. So, what I got for you guys today is a Chick Pea Masala meal kit. Okay, who would think that I'd be eating a vegetarian meal, right? So, at least I'm pretty darn sure this is vegetarian. Yeah, I don't see anything meat related on here at all. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going from eating frogs to a vegetarian meal. Let's give it a try. Okay, so we have our little package with some salt, pepper, and napkin, and your fairly typical MRE spoon. We have some cheese spread. And, you know, this looks like the cheese spread that I've seen in many other MREs, but it actually feels like not solid. Most cheese spreads that I get in a lot of these MREs, they're almost like a brick. And what's the cheese spread gonna go on? We got tortillas, we've got our heater pack, we have... Okay, I guess the cheese spread's gonna go on the tortillas. So we got a nice little pack of those right there, which would probably pair fairly well with our meal, which is the Chick Pea Masala. Now, I gotta say, picking this up, this feels heavier than most of the entrees that I get in most of the other MREs from other companies. I think this is probably my first Total Prepare MRE, which I had heard from other people that Total MRE is actually one of the better ones to get, if not the best in their opinion. So I thought I'd give it a try. The company was nice enough to send me this, so I actually didn't pay for this. So thank you very much. getting this video done is a little bit late. Life has a way of getting in the way sometimes, and yeah, this got put on the shelf, and I kind of lost track for a little while. My apologies for that, but hopefully we'll make an entertaining video of it here. So I have mango peach applesauce here. Mango peach applesauce. This is going to be a first for me. Honey roasted sunflower kernels. That sounds pretty darn good. Okay, and then we have the what do you call that again? The extras pack, or I don't even remember what these are called now, but it's a separate pack with a bunch of extra stuff in it. Condiment pack, maybe? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. So we have a card here for Total Prepare MRE, and it's got one of those, what are they called? QR codes? And, I don't know if that'll work. If you guys want to scan that with your phones, I don't know if that'll work on the TV or not. And then, you know, they're basically saying, hey, you know, tell us what you think, and if you want to do a video, you could possibly win a free case. That's pretty darn interesting. With the hashtag TPMRE, and then you're entered to win. So that's pretty darn cool. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, that's my favorite. Lemon lime energy drink. I don't know what it is. Ooh. So, I don't know what it is. I really, really like those lemon lime isotonic drinks better than any other flavor. I get 2 Tootsie Rolls. I haven't had one of these in ages. Probably since I was a kid. I mean, holy jump, I didn't even really made these anymore. I have never gotten a Tootsie Roll in any MRE I've ever eaten. That is really cool. We got a pack of sugar. We have, what's this? Oh, instant coffee. I gotta be honest. I've never had an MRE where the instant coffee was anywhere near decent. Usually I don't like it. I'm kind of a coffee snob. So, we'll see. And we got some Coffee Mate. And we've got one of those hard candies. It's well, I guess we'll see. But I remember having these when I was a kid, and I don't think they're mint. I think they're cinnamon. I think is what they were. But we'll find out. And heating pad. Oh, okay, so the heating pad's actually not in the bag. Oh, that's really cool. Holy jumpins'. Okay, so yeah, you take this here and you put it into the bag, and then you put the water in, and there's, I'll show you guys. This is really, really kind of neat. There's a little hole to let the steam out. And I don't know. I mean, I know it's just a bag, but it's so much nicer than one of those military ones. I don't know. It looks so much nicer. It's got like that little hole in the side there for the steam to come out of. That's really, really cool. All right, so let's get you down here and have a look at my spread. And I'm going to turn the kettle on so that I can make the coffee. And I think that's the only thing I'm going to need hot water for. And yeah. So that is the meal. That's a lot of food. It's really more than one meal. It really is. So this here is the card that basically gives you a rundown on nutritional information, what you're going to find in there, all of that. You might want to press the button because, as usual, I have a little bit of a shaky set of hands. Flameless heater, your applesauce, your meal, tortillas, some cheese, some snacks, kind of whatever, coffee, a candy, drink. That honey roasted sunflower seeds, I'm really, really looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward to trying this Chick Pea Masala, but that's going to be tasty, I'm sure. Okay. Open heater bag and remove all contents. Open heating pad and place inside heater bag. Insert food pouch or pouches. Add 3 to 5 ounces of liquid to fill line and seal. Let steam and heat for 3 to 5 minutes. Carefully remove food pouch, open and enjoy. Okay. Oh, cool. This one has a Ziploc. Okay, the ones that I'm used to using don't have, any Ziploc kind of thing, so that's actually, pretty handy. Oh, and it'll stand on its own, which the other ones don't do either. Okay. Oop. Okay. That's different from the ones that I'm used to as well. And then to fill line, add liquid. And then add the food pouch. Oh, maybe I should have done that first. Well, I'm not up to the fill line yet anyway, so I guess it's not hopefully going to affect it, because sometimes when you overfill these things, they don't really work all that well either. Oh, geez. That's boiling. Holy chompins. That's really going. That's crazy. Okay. Lemon lime isotonic drink. Coffee water's ready too. Jeez. That's just going like madness. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's like boiling. It's seriously boiling like crazy. Holy jumpins'. The military ones don't do that. Sometimes they don't even work. Holy jumpins', that works like crazy good. Yeah, she's hot. Like I didn't even touch it. She's hot. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Okay, I drink my coffee black, so I'm going to put the cream and sugar off to the side for the now. I'm going to try it black, and then I'm going to try it with the cream and sugar and see which one I like better. But generally, I drink black coffee. Does it say how much water you should generally put into it? Empty pouch into cup, add hot water, and stir. Okay, well it doesn't really say how much, but I'm assuming I got it pretty darn close. Side for the now. That'll be way too hot to touch. All right. So 1, 2, 3 little tortillas. And okay, I know that I'm like, oh, this is better, that's better. I'm serious. Like I'm serious. When I get something like this in the military MREs, first of all, they're really thin, and there's 2 of them, and they're folded over. They're a little bit bigger, but they're super thin and they're folded over. And usually, when you try to unfold them, they break. These are a lot thicker. You can fold them, and they're not like stuck together like the military ones are. You really got to peel them apart really carefully and kind of work it and whatever. These, they just boom, right out of the package, easy to work with, and I appreciate that. Now, price point, it's all the MREs are kind of similar in price point. So when you get some quality like this, it's definitely appreciated, okay? If I'm in the woods and I've been canoeing all day long, I've been fishing, I've been doing whatever, I just want to eat my food. I don't want to sit here and peel it apart, like super, I just want to eat my food. So I definitely appreciate that. Okay, so we got some cheese here. We got the snacks over here. Okay. Main meal aside, which is still boiling away like a madman. It's just crazy how that's going. For snacks, you got the applesauce, the mango peach applesauce. You got 2 Tootsie Rolls, and not like the teeny tiny little ones that you used to get like at Halloween. These are they're actually a pretty good size. You got the candy, and you got the honey roasted sunflower seeds. So, I mean, as I'm going about my day, maybe I dig into this and I eat the applesauce or the sunflower seeds, or kind of whatever. I need, like, some sort of boost of energy, and I just the Tootsie Rolls would be good for that. It's super convenient, and it is more than one meal. It is definitely more than one. It's basically dinner and possibly like a light lunch, because I could totally see me having like the applesauce, the sunflower seeds, and the Tootsie Rolls for lunch, and then the candy for like later on. The the drink can go with the lunch. The coffee can go sort of as the after dinner kind of thing. So, I mean, if you're a person that doesn't have a big lunch, this is 2 meals. Because I'll tell you right now, like I was about to say, if you're not a big eater, but there's a lot of food in that Chick Pea Masala. So, along like paired with the tortillas. Yeah, that's going to be. I don't know if I can eat all this, to be honest. I do know that I can't eat it without my pills. Because I'm old and I can't seem to process gluten anymore. And I've always kind of had a problem with dairy, but it has gotten worse over the last couple of years. So I got a dairy pill and a gluten pill, which allows me to enjoy food that doesn't taste like wet cardboard. So I'm going to take those right now with some of this. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. It says 3 to 5 minutes. Has it been 3 to 5 minutes? I haven't been keeping track. I can tell you, that thing is still boiling like crazy, though. Like, it's not showing any signs of slowing down and stopping. Ooh, geez, that's really hot. Yeah, when it says carefully remove food pouch, open and enjoy. Yeah, they ain't kidding. That's super hot. I mean, obviously it's boiling, but it's also producing hydrogen, so I mean, it's partially bubbling because of the hydrogen that it produces, but it's boiling. It's going crazy. Super hot. Oh. That's like, I wish I could buy just some of those. I really do. That is crazy effective. And I still have MREs from, like, before, other companies, whatnot, that, I mean, they don't even come with flame rations. You gotta buy them separately, and the ones that I got separately, a lot of them don't work. This, like, I could guarantee you the food in there is already hot. That is just super crazy. I'm going to let that do what it's doing, though. Okay, so the honey roasted sunflower seeds, or kernels. Oh, wow. That's really nice. I like that.
It's reminiscent of, like, say, the honey roasted peanuts, where, like, you get that sweetness, that honey right up front, and then the nut flavor, sort of comes in, afterwards, kind of thing, and then lasts into the background. But instead of peanut, it's sunflower seed. I've always liked sunflower seeds. But I have to say, honey roasted sunflower seeds are a first for me. That's tasty. But it takes so long for me to, like, chew them up and whatever. I can't eat those on video. It'd be a long, boring video. Let's try the mango peach applesauce. Which, this is going to be another first for me. I've had the Zapple sauce. I've had the, what do you call, like, it's the applesauce that's, like, it's enhanced with something or other. The vitamins, calcium, comes in the military ones. I mean, they all kind of taste more or less the same. I'm assuming that this is not going to quite taste the same because mango peach. So this pouch, just this pouch, is 110 calories. And okay. Oh, here we are. Carbohydrates are, was that 28 or 23? I think that's 28 grams of carbs, which means, let me see, dietary fiber, 1, so mostly sugar. Of the carbohydrates, it's mostly sugar. There's not a lot of fiber in it. So this is going to give you energy right up front. This is, if you're kayaking, canoeing, if you're hiking, if you're, kind of whatever, and, you need a burst of energy, this is kind of what you would probably dig into out of here, other than the Tootsie Rolls. So. Okay. Right up front, it's applesauce. The immediate flavor, bam, applesauce. The mango and the peach kind of come in on the background, kind of come in a little bit later. That's really tasty, though. That's super good. I'm going to finish this. Oh. I like that. That's tasty. Okay. Tootsie Roll. I mean, I know that I'm going to like the Tootsie Roll. It's pretty obvious. I mean, who doesn't like chocolate, right? That's Halloween in a bite right there. Takes me back to Halloween as a kid. it is something that I'm going to be chewing for a while. So it's the only bite I'm going to be taking of that. Holy jumpins', that's crazy hot. Wow. Ooh. Yep, that's hot. Holy jumpins', man. I might have to let that cool down. Wow. Is that beveled too? Yep. Okay. Didn't fully Didn't fully realize that. There's a bevel on the bottom of this. There's a bevel on the bottom of this. That thing just stopped with the bubbling and the boiling. So, however long it's been, it's got to be more than 3 to 5 minutes. And this thing's hot, man. This thing is like super, super hot. Oh. Don't get old, guys. It sucks. Something in my wrist just popped there. I don't even know what that was. Oh, man. That's hot, but man, that smells good. There's a lot of steam coming out of there. I'm going to let that cool for a second. Okay. Let's try out this cheese spread. That is definitely like there's still a little life left in this thing. That is definitely like softer, more spreadable, much easier to work with than the cheese spreads that I'm used to getting. Tastes about the same. This here has it's got a little bit more zip to it, but the aftertaste is it's pretty much the same as with the military ones and some of the other civilian ones you get. Just much softer, easier to work with. Okay, how's this coffee doing? Because okay, let's try to clean the palate a bit. Because that cheese spread really is pretty zippy. It's definitely got more zip, more tang to it than the other stuff. Yeah, I mean it's not bad. I mean it's nothing to write home about. I'm not really an instant coffee kind of guy. Even when I go camping, I take like good Perk coffee, and my camp cup is like a French press. I'm sure some of you have seen it. So I am a bit of a coffee snob. Oh, pardon me. But I will say, whoop, like I say, guys, don't get old because your hands stop working. Okay, maybe I throw that right in the garbage can. Maybe I mixed it a little bit strong because that Coffee Mate didn't lighten it quite as much as it probably should have. So, but I mean, I like stronger coffee. It's actually better with the cream and sugar in it. Now, like I say, it's like nothing to write home about, but I can drink this. In the other MREs, that coffee goes straight in the fire or straight in the garbage. I will not drink it. It's just that gross. And I mean, a lot of you service guys would probably know. A lot of you survivalists, campers, whatever. The coffee in most MREs that I've had is crap. I cannot. I can drink this. So that's a plus. Also, the spoon. I mean, it's a spoon, but it's got like a little knife edge, like sporks do. I've never seen an MRE that has that. They're always just spoons. So, I mean, I don't really know what I would need. Like, maybe I might want to... I might want to cut my my tortillas down a little bit from when I'm eating. But I don't know really what I would need it for other than that in this MRE. But I'm sure they have MREs that it would come in handy for. When I was talking to them and they said they would send me this, they gave me sort of a rundown and said, which one do you want? And I figured, well, a lot of my subscribers would probably get a kick out of seeing me eat a vegetarian meal after they see me eat some of the crazy crap that I've consumed over the years on video. So let's go with the Chick Pea Masala. Also, of all the MREs, I've never seen anything even remotely close to Chick Pea Masala in any of the ones. There was 2 of them that I was like, holy jumpins, you have like this on your menu that's really, really different for an MRE company. And I can't remember what the other one was right now because, like I say, this got put on a shelf and kind of out of sight, out of mind for a little while. You guys got to jump on the website and check it out because they have a pretty good menu, but 2 of them really, really stand out. I remember specifically 2 of them really stand out, and there was 1 or 2 other ones where it was like, okay, I really got to try those too. But totalprepare.ca. So these guys are out of British Columbia, as far as I can remember, and they're a really, really good company as far as like quality goes. Like when I was talking to the guy, he gave me some rundown and whatever, and I wish I remember the whole conversation. I went looking for like some of the emails that got sent back and forth and whatever, and I couldn't really find them, and I have to get this done now. I have to, otherwise I'm going to put it off for another week and then another week and another. So let's just get it done. But I remember being very, very impressed with what he was saying and the steps that they take in their company to ensure a decent meal. So Chick Pea Masala, vegetarian, type food from a guy who goes into the woods and eats squirrels. Let's give it a try. Okay. I wouldn't mind eating this in the bush any time. I've had masala before. I've had masala from from a lady from India who made it fresh. And, I mean, it was absolutely delicious. This is pretty darn close, to be honest. Like, she made a really good meal. Don't get me wrong. She made an absolutely delicious meal. I think it was the chicken masala that she made. I gave it a try. Hers was a fair bit more spicy than this here, which I definitely appreciated. This here, it's got just enough spice that most people should be able to enjoy this without any problem whatsoever, and just has that, it'll give you that nice little warm glow in the belly. No, that is really good, though. Okay. Let's try with a bit of cheese. I'm sure some of you guys out there are cringing at what I'm doing here right now. Just remember, this from a guy who eats snakes in the bush, okay? I'm sorry. I have to try it. Nope. Now, I gotta say, everything that needs to be in here to make this an awesome meal is already in there. If anything, the cheese spread takes away from it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. Holy jumpins, is that good. Oh. You know, to be honest, I wasn't super hungry when I opened this thing up. I didn't expect there to be quite as much in it as there was. I'm already starting to feel full. But I have to try the little candy to make the whole thing complete. Okay, right now the masala is kind of overpowering everything. I don't think that's cinnamon. But it's really hard to really hard to put my finger on it right now because the flavor of the masala is still sitting on my tongue. And it's really subduing the flavor of the little candy. I can tell you that it is kind of sweet. I don't really think it's all that minty. I'm not too sure. I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to give it a try later. Because this here, it's one of those flavors that just really sticks with you. It really is. It's kind of hard to describe. Other than, it's just, that is super delicious. Very impressed by that. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't necessarily go for a vegetarian meal. A restaurant opened up down the street from my condo, and I went in and I said, "Hey, are you guys like making halim at all? Is it on your menu? Are you guys going to be, serving halim?" And the guy said, "Oh, no, this is a 100% vegetarian/vegan restaurant." And I said, "Oh, okay, well, good luck with that." And I left. In hindsight, that might have been a little bit rude, but, it wasn't intended to be that way. But I passed on it right away. I was like, "Hey, whatever you guys like, but I happen to like some meat in my food." I have to tell you, I don't mind this. And after this, I might go check out that restaurant and see what they have to offer, because this is super tasty. Now, if I was in the woods and this was my meal, I would not complain. I wouldn't complain not one bit about there being no meat in it, because this is super tasty. And okay, what have I've eaten one and a half, almost a half tortilla, a couple of spoonfuls, some cheese, a couple of mouthfuls of the sunflower seeds, some of the drink here, I haven't really eaten all that much, but I'm already kind of at the point where I know for a fact that if I eat all of this in this video, it's going to be way too much food for one sitting. So, super impressed. Okay, probably one of the best MREs I've had personally ever. So thank you very much to Total MRE for sending me this, for letting me give it a try, for expanding my palate and my way of thinking about vegetarian food as well. Because this is absolutely delicious. This doesn't need anything else. It's everything it needs is in that bag right there. That is super awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. As for my fellow campers, survivalists, guys who own camper trailers, that want to have some food that they don't have to take back and forth and, kind of whatever, don't have to worry about it being refrigerated or whatnot, you do a whole lot worse than Total Prepare MRE. Geez. I know some military guys I'm going to suggest that they switch to instead of the people that they use to give these guys a try, because this is incredible. All right, guys. That's it for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay wild.